Hi there, I'm Margie Holmes, psychologist, author, and educator. Our topic for today is why marry a Filipino? Our first question is something many of you must have wondered about, but were too polite to ask, except for Steve Rogers. Uy, joke only ha, Steve? Surely you know this is a no-holds-barred show. Basta honest and sincere ang tanong, which I know yours was, albeit a little grouchy. Steve asks, don't most Filipinos marry other Filipinos? I think marrying a Filipino or Filipina would be the default assumption. No need to ask why. If 95 to 97% of the people you interact with daily are one nationality, chances are you'll marry someone of that nationality, di ba? What more reason do you need? Correct ka dyan, Steve, and that makes perfect sense. But 2 weeks ago, we did a show on why marry a foreigner? And although the answers were often brilliant, also many made the Filipinos come across as very poor seconds. I thought asking people who had a choice of marrying either a foreigner or a Filipino, and those who married Filipinos, might give us the other side of the picture na hindi lang napaka-unfaithful ang mga Filipinos, pero marami na rin namang mga bagay na the Filipinos come out very mabango. Okay? And here are the comments we got from Facebook. Marikit Soriano says, if marriage is the ultimate goal of your relationship, I would prefer a Filipino to a foreigner. Marriage is still regarded as sacrament rather than a mere contract. Lavi Villacruzes says, hindi super nosebleed sa Ingles. Fluent naman ako sa Ingles, pero syempre, nauubusan din ako sa English language bank ko, sa brain ko. Minsan, natatang-tied ako. Now, I'm happily committed to a Filipino nurse like me. Nakakapahinga ang dila ko sa kaka-Ingles. Then we have RC Redmac, who gives a very good thesis on why one might want to marry a fellow Filipino. Number one, you can predict expectations. Coming from the same culture, you both are exposed to the same examples and models of how to act and what to expect from each other. Chances are you both can use the same cultural references when communicating. For example, you cannot say, Enrile is the architect of martial law, ang lupit niya. You know, a Filipino will understand that 100%, especially if they're as old as I am. But a foreigner might not, right? So it's easy to understand each other, especially if you are the type of person who spends a huge amount of partner time picking your partner's brains. Number two, I think there is also less explaining to do and you don't feel scrutinized, unlike when you're with a foreigner. Family values, expectations of family, and understanding them, tolerating them, etc., are part of what makes it attractive to be with a Filipino. Red continues. Number three, yung iba naman kasi, issue of proximity lang naman ang reason. Siyempre, kung foreigner ka, you have to be out of the country every now and then. Baka mahirap for some yung ganun na naiiwan. Or maybe they don't know how to relate to the parents of their partner because the parents have a totally different culture from what they know and experience. That's why they choose Filipinos kasi andyan lang, malapit lang. Yung roots ay isang tumbling lang if they need to reconnect. Okay? In the Philippines, first of all, thank you very much, Red, for all the things that you said, which I think are so clear and will help us understand why Filipinos or Filipinas want to marry fellow Filipinos and Filipinas, okay? In the Philippines, you really marry the whole family, which, while an irritant to many foreigners, can be and is actually a blessing for your Filipino partner. For example, grandparents volunteer and love to take care of their grandkids. And we take that for granted. And here, hindi ba mabuti because you have a trusted and free babysitter right away. Sometimes the foreigner cannot understand that. Filipinos, admittedly, sometimes have such unreasonable expectations. Mel Magsino's example is that the wife should bear a son to continue the family name. Also, you have to learn your husband's favorite dishes, preferably from his mom. But you know, a lot of these things can be changed so that they become good points of marrying a Filipino. Okay, so he's spoiled by his mom. Okay, so his mom feels that you cannot cook as well as she does. Well, isn't that great if she insists to cook for him once or twice a week? During those once or twice weekly times that she gives the food, my God, you don't have to cook. You don't even have to think about domestic things. Or is it only me that thinks that this is really a bonus? Okay? Another thing that Filipinos are so good at ay magligaw. They are better at romantic gestures, although one hopes, of course, that they stay forever like that. Because sometimes Filipinos, what my classmates used to say is, Filipinos make wonderful boyfriends, wonderful lovers, but not very good husbands, no? We have to see if you agree or disagree with that. Why don't you comment after the show? Alam rin ng Pilipino ang kiliti ng Pinay or vice versa. For example, when a Filipino shops with his Filipina girlfriend and she finds something that she likes, usually the Filipino will pay for it right away. Pag nililigawan niya yung girl, at syempre, pag hindi kotse o bahay, yung gusto ng babae. According to May Magsino, I asked her permission before I said this, alam rin nila ang Pinoy ang ibig sabihin ng HP. Kayo ba alam ninyo? Kasi hindi ko alam until May told me. It means happy pek-pek. And May also told me the meaning of another acronym, which is HHP, that perhaps you can already figure out, which means happy pek-pek. Also, Filipinos, while more rigorous and more strict about what you should look like, how much makeup you should use, if you should dye your hair or not, etc., in a way, because they're more strict about that, they are more easily complimented when you talk about their personal their looks, and also maybe their actions, like how they make love. Alam mo na rin yung kiliti mo nila. Alam mo, talking to the women, that if you compliment them on their sexual prowess, this is wonderful for them to hear, especially if you compliment them about this when others are present. Okay? To be more specific about the pros of marrying a fellow Filipino, Anonymous adds, pareho ang amoy ninyo. I think, I asked Anonymous, he said this is not only figuratively, but literally, okay? Pareho rin ang kinadidirian ninyo. For example, many Filipinos have said, you can tell how clean a woman is, not by looking at her face or her upper body, but by looking at her toenails. At kung parang hindi ka babagong pedicure, parang minsan nakakadiri ng konti. Many Filipinos say that Filipinas are malinis and vice versa. We tend to bathe more often. Of course, that could be due to our tropical weather, but still. And if you will pardon me for being very graphic, my excuse, of course, is that 3 people told me about this. When it comes to personal hygiene, we also mean the intimate side of personal hygiene. The example these 3 out of 3 people gave is that Filipinas take time not only to wipe themselves after peeing, but to actually wash. Another good thing about going out with a Filipino is that no one looks at you and no one questions your motives. Usually if a young girl goes out with a foreigner, especially an older foreigner, they even your fellow Pinoys, presume that you're just after money, okay? And if, what is the opposite of a young girl? Oh, and then if, the same thing, if a Filipino man goes out with a foreigner, then they'll think, oh, maybe he's only after sex, etc. No? Whereas if you go out with your fellow countrymen, they don't think you have such salacious motives for going out with them. And then finally, here is something to really think about. Many Filipinas have had bad experiences with their Filipino husbands and afterwards married foreigners. Let's listen to Carol Colburn, who represents these Filipinas. But it is not because Carol is racist. It is because even though they were willing to marry Filipinos, fellow Filipinos, they couldn't, okay?